It's been 10 minutes since I came here. Will you say anything or do you want me to leave? He said a little angrily as he was impatient when you don't say anything even after telling him to meet you. Jungkook, I'm sorry. Actually, I have something to confess. He frowned when you started behaving like a shy girl. Confess to me? What is that? He asked coldly while making his face tight as you always do it. Actually, you have become my crush, but I didn't know when it turned to love. I love you, Jungkook, you said, and quickly looked down as you held your chest, which was thumping so fast because you were waiting for his answer. So for this you have called me to this empty place? I'm getting it now. You did a great thing choosing this place because I don't want to make you feel embarrassed in front of other students. You quickly lifted your head up and looked at him confused. Listen, Van, I'm not saying this to hurt you, but I'm sorry. I don't have those kinds of feelings for you. I know you're a top student. Focus on studies instead of me. I hope you got the answer, he said straightly without worrying about your feelings. He walked away, leaving you broken. You looked at his disappearing figure silently while trying to stop tears that already formed in your eyes. You were keeping yourself strong as you didn't expect a positive response from him. You confessed him because you feel you should not regret in future for not confessing now. You feel at ease after knowing his feelings even though the rejection was painful. You prepared for this already as you knew about him very much, but somewhere in the corner you have a positive mindset as he talks to you minimally compared to any girl he doesn't talk at all. Jungkook was a school heartthrob who has many fangirls and following in boys too, but he never paid attention to anyone as he always acts cold and only minds his business. Even though he is a leader of school basketball team, he never maintained any friendship even with his teammates. You were walking on the way to go inside your school building. Even though you present at school physically, your mind was revolving around the incident which was happening 2 days ago. Why am I not able to forget that incident? It's been 2 days since it happened, still my brain is thinking about it. You are feeling annoyed and sad at the same time about your condition. You entered the hall while fighting with your brain to get rid of thoughts that were haunting you. But soon your eyes fell on your crush Jungkook. You paused at your position. You both exchanged a look until you realized something. You quickly lowered your head and walked towards your locker silently, which was beside his locker. Before, you used to find a chance to glance at him, but today you're finding a chance to avoid him. Something unexpected happened between you. Man, you should not look at him. It's not right to look at him even after knowing he doesn't like you. You told yourself while taking your books out from the locker. When a manly yet cool voice fell in your ear just to give a sudden shock as you didn't expect he would talk to you. Yes, you replied stuttering while standing behind your locker as you don't have courage to face him. Can I talk to you? He said something unusual as he never asked you like this, but I'm sorry, I have urgent work to finish. Unknowingly those words slipped from your mouth. You didn't know why you answered like that, but you understand one thing. You cannot face him like before until you come out from rejection. But before he could speak to you, you walked away from there, avoiding looking at him. Jungkook stood there silently, looking at your disappearing figure. You came to the classroom lost in your thoughts, but you bumped someone, making that person angry. Hey fool, can't you see? She shouted at you, rubbing her shoulder until she realized it was you. She is a popular girl who envies you for being smart and beautiful. She seeks attention from everyone, but it comes to you easily, which she hates. Oh, she's not a fool, our topper YN girls. Oh, why in the morning I wanted to have a scene with this stupid girl? You sighed, rolling your eyes. Look, Mia, I'm sorry. I was thinking of something and didn't see you standing in my way. You simply apologize to not create any scene which might spoil your already spoiled day more. Are you thinking about your rejection? You were shocked to know that she knew about it already. I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone. I need to go to my place. You tried to avoid the topic, but she dragged you back holding your arm. Wait, Wine, where are you going? Are you scared that we would see your tears? She said innocently and quickly burst into laughter along with her friends who were her minions. Listen, it's my personal, and you're no one to question me like this. Mind your business. Even though you're innocent and kind, you know how to defend yourself from your bullies. I'm minding my business, Miss Wine. You stepped into my business without my permission. Listen, Wine, Jungkook is mine, and I think you got his answer already. You're a rejected piece. You don't deserve to be loved. She scoffed at you proudly, not knowing about your encounter. Oh, really? I think you should remember one thing. You are the first girl rejected by Jungkook, and now you decided who is a rejected piece. You smirked at her and walked to your place while she was feeling angry about your words. Slowly, class started, filling with your fellow students, and then there comes Jungkook, keeping his face calm yet cold. You looked at him at first, your eyes met with his eyes, but you quickly looked at your book as you feel you could not face him anymore. Why is she not looking at me lovingly like daily? Is it because I rejected her? He brushed off his thoughts and walked towards her seat, which was 3 rows behind you. Later, class has started, and your teacher was teaching you all certain topics from physics. You are concentrating on class fully, unlike Delhi, as your focus would be shifting on Jungkook. Why is she not looking at me like Dali? The boy who used to concentrate on class, today his concentration was on you completely. Even though he tried to not think about you, his heart was thinking about you. Throughout the class, he kept looking at you instead of lesson. Why would you believe if I say one thing? Your friend who was next to you whispered in your ears, "What is that?" Jungkook is looking at you from so much time. I was citing my crush, but Jungkook seems like citing you. Look at him. She was giggling secretly from the teacher. What? No way. Why would he? Before you could complete, she turned your head towards him, and then your eyes met with his eyes as he was staring at you already. You both looked at each other as if the world had stopped around you. Whole students, along with your teacher, was in freeze mode as if the world had stopped. Not even a single word coming out of any of your mouths. Only your eyes were speaking with each other. You both feel like there is so much to share, but everything was conveyed through your eyes. Your world had stopped until your friend patted your shoulder. With that, you quickly got back to the reality. What happened to you, Vine? How many times should I call you? You panicked a little after seeing your teacher who was looking serious. I'm sorry, sir. I was just lost somewhere. I will not repeat this. You apologized immediately while your teacher said okay. But someone in the corner feeling jealous of you as Jungkook was paying attention to you. Vine, I should teach you a lesson. Later the class was over. Everyone reached the canteen to have their lunch as it was lunch hour. You met Mia while going to take a seat. I think someone must be concentrating on someone instead of class. You looked at her moving your jaw towards the left side and was looking at her seriously. As you know, she was talking about Jungkook, but now you really don't have a mood to get into fight with her. Just because you don't have any work doesn't mean everyone is leisure like you. Get away from my way, you said annoyingly and walked away along with your friend Sana. I don't know why she always irritates you, such an irritating, and I am glad too. You got the courage to put her in her place. You smiled at your friend before taking a seat to have lunch. Both were having lunch until Sana said something which made your heart race. Wine, Jungkook is coming towards our table. Maybe he is coming to sit here. Sana, stop talking about him. Let him do whatever he wants. Why do we care? You said, lowering your head as Jungkook came there to take a seat. Excuse me, Wan, can I sit here? He waited for your reply, but Sana replied, as you didn't do. Of course, you can, Jungkook. He looked at you before smiling at her and sitting opposite to you. You were having lunch while feeling trouble to sit near Jungkook. Then he opened his mouth and said something. Wine, I'm sorry. Because of me, teacher shouted at you. You don't need to be sorry. It was my fault for not concentrating on class, he said looking down while he looked a little upset. Jungkook tried to talk to you but you didn't give him a chance as you are scared you will get hurt if you don't try to stop your feelings over him, and talking with him will raise it only more than decreasing. You are walking down the hallway, your head down and lost in your thoughts. Jungkook was walking towards you, lost in his phone. Then Mia approaches Jungkook from behind and taps his shoulder. Hey Jungkook. He turned around and looked at her with his same old cold face. What do you want, Mia? She flips her hair and smiles flirtatiously, which annoys Jungkook. Just wanted to see if you're free after school today. She was hoping he would say yes, but sorry Mia, I already have plans. And I have already told you don't expect anything from me. You were watching the exchange from afar, feeling a pang of jealousy even though you know he doesn't like her at all. Mia notices you and acts like she was happy with his response and come to you. Oh, hey Ryan, didn't you see there? So you heard Jungkook, right? He got plans. Looks like you won't be spending any time with him either. You are feeling annoyed. What's your point, Mia? She said something, leaning closer. My point is, you should give up on Jungkook. He's not interested in you. You clenched your fist. That's none of your business, and I'm saying it already. Don't get involved in my matters. You always tries to irritate me. Get lost. You walked away from her. Suddenly you tripped and was about to fall on the floor. But Jungkook held you by your waist, and it led to a kiss as your lips touched his lips in that hurry. You kissed him in front of many students who were around you, though it was an accident. Mia, who saw the scene, burning with anger and jealousy, she walked near you and separated you both before breaking your kiss. Excuse me? But what's going on here? You looked at Jungkook, tugging your hair back to your ear. I'm sorry, Jungkook, it was an accident. Yes. Before he could reply, Mia said something which hurt you and made him feel angry at her. Oh, stop it, Mayan. Why are you lying? You did it purposely. You love Jungkook, but he rejected you. That's why you made this scene to get him. Say you are hitting on him, such a shameless girl. She scoffed at you while tears formed in your eyes when few students laughed at you. You know it was an accident, but people around you thinking about you, which obviously hurts you. Shut up, Mia. Don't you have manners? How can you speak like that about my girlfriend? Mia's jaw dropped when he called you his girlfriend. The next minute, everyone went shocked with his actions, and it was he pulled you into a deep kiss, which made you realize his affection towards you. I'm sorry, Vine. I did it out of love. You were looking surprised and also shocked, as you didn't expect it was coming. You stood there, biting your lower lip in tension. Yes, Vine, I felt bad after rejecting you, and with your ignorance, I really went crazy. Tears already started forming in your eyes as he was finally opening up about his feelings. You can sense the depth of his honesty about his love in his voice. I understood the pain of rejection when you ignored me these 2 days. I know you felt embarrassed to face me, but it's true. Because of your ignorance, I'm able to realize my love and feelings towards you. Daily, I used to feel at ease when I see your smile, but I felt sad that you lost a smile because of me. I'm sorry. I think it's not too late. It took me 2 days to realize my feelings for you, Wine, but I promise to make it up to you. I love you. Would you love me back? He asked you, extending his hand with so much affection. I love you too, Jungkook. You held his hand in the gesture of acceptance where he wiped your tears and kissed your forehead while students around you cheering happily for the beautiful love story. Mia huffs and storms off angrily as she was not able to take this defeat. You both laugh and hold hands as you walk down the hallway finally happy and in love. Thank you for watching.